Hi guys, welcome to day 24 of our maritime law series. We're going to be talking about a very interesting topic that will lead us to excavate some stories that we're going to be discussing here. If you listen to day 4 of our maritime law series where we talked about who owns the sea, you will agree with me that nobody actually owns the sea, but then countries control the sea depending on how close they are to the water. Now, relating this to international shipping, we are saying that international shipping is like moving one vessel, whether it's carrying humans or goods or whatever it's carrying, but we're moving it from one country to another foreign country. And international law actually gives countries, the right to move through the water of another country. This right is known as right of innocent passage. Article 19 sub 1 of the UNCLOS, which is the United Nations Convention on Law of the Sea, provides that passage is innocent so long as it is not prejudicial to the peace, good order, or security of the coastal state. Such passage shall take place in conformity with this convention and with other international laws. So that goes to say that yes, a country can actually pass through the territorial waters of another country, but must make sure to pass innocently. Passing innocently entails two things. For a ship to pass innocently, it must, one, be continuous and expeditious, no unnecessary stopping. Why are you coming to my water to come and stop? What are you stopping for? Two, passage must not be harmful, to the peace, the order, or the security of the coastal state. Because tell me why your passage on my water is causing me issue. But they were talking about right of innocent passage. So what then makes, a passage not so innocent? In quotes, what makes a passage not innocent includes fishing in a country's territorial waters, marine pollution of a country's territorial water. Why are you coming to my water to pollute my water? Then the passage is no longer innocent. Also, we have military exercise. Why are you conducting military exercise on my water? Sorry, on a country's territorial waters. Supporting piracy or smuggling activities. That's not innocent. These and many more are situations where a ship's passage is regarded as not innocent. This right of innocent passage, simply defined, simply explained, is not as simple as we make it look. There's been a plethora of cases where this right of innocent passage has caused issues between countries. I'm going to be gisting us on the one that actually happened close to home, or rather in our home, Nigeria. So that particular one is referred to as the MT San Pedro Pio dispute. It happened in the Gulf of Guinea between Nigeria and Switzerland. This happened in 2018. So what happened was that Nigeria arrested a tanker vessel belonging to the Switzerland. Nigeria was like, this Switzerland ship is actually carrying out unauthorized fuel trading on our waters. For what? And Switzerland was like, we are not, oh, we are just passing innocently. Nigeria said, we are not, come and carry the ship, let's see. So we arrested, their ship. So when Nigeria arrested the Switzerland ship, what did they do? They ran to a tribunal known as the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea. So when they go to the tribunal was like, Nigeria, oh yeah, Nigeria, please release this ship for these people. So what Nigeria did, we released the ship and then we did out of court settlement, and there was a memorandum of understanding between Nigeria and Switzerland. You see how right of innocent passage can be easily converted into something else, how it can cause tension between two countries. Imagine if Nigeria was like, those hot-headed countries. I'm not mentioning it. Do you know what would have happened? You think the tribunal just ordering us to release the vessel would have actually cut it? This is what right of innocent passage is all about. My name is Vera Enubianoza. Welcome to day 24 of our maritime law series.